Hey traders. So one thing that came up in comments was people wanted to see new comic day videos. Of course, like everybody else, I do the new comic day thing and I go to the local comic shops. My business is pressing comics and cleaning, restoration when needed, that type of stuff. But I do some comic sales, mostly online, and a few select local people that I pick up books for. So I do it a little bit differently. I'm in a buying group with a couple comic shops, and basically what that means is they give me a little bit better discount than the average customer. I of course am a business, so tax exempt as well. Um, but I don't carry everything. I think that our local comic shops do such a fantastic job at that and are so knowledgeable in that in their respective ways that that's just not something that right now, until I open a brick and mortar, I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I picked up today. I don't, and I, like I said, I don't pick up everything, but a few things. And then um, my pro tip video this week is going to be out probably tomorrow. Going to give you a little more of an insight as to why I choose the books I do and how I choose the books I do to pick up for resale and flipping and personal collection as well. So I'm going to show you what I picked up today. With my first stop, I went to Dr. Volt's here in Salt Lake City. Dave is a good buddy, and he's been doing this for 20 years. Um, he, since he's bought that store. So I was actually a customer of his before I moved to the Midwest, and then now I'm back. He was the first store I stopped in. And I hit his store first thing every Wednesday. But this week picked up Thor second print. Donny Cates store run has, of course, been extremely hot. Um, these third, fourth prints are still going for an astronomical amount, 10, 20, $30. And it's because of the cover art. As you can see on this one, beautiful picture of Galactus with Thor, the two ravens. Spectacular cover on that one. This particular one is issue number 2, fourth printing. Right now, you can get it at the LCS for cover price. Cover price on this guy is $4, $3.99. Um, but I expect that to get into the $10 range, and it probably won't take long at all. So um, next, pick these guys up from Black Cat. Um, Greg's a great guy, and he's always treated me right. Just give him a call and say, Greg, that's what I need, and he makes sure that he gets me the hookup. Um, so we got Spawn number 309. Beautiful books. I did manage to get the Cowboy Spawn cover. This is the one everybody's after. People that know me know that I'm not really big into Spawn, never have been. I like the character, I know a little bit about him. But every single Spawn cover is spectacular. I don't think I've ever seen a bad one. And and so I started picking up Spawn. Uh, a customer that's becoming a good buddy of mine, Chad, kind of got me going on Spawn. Thanks, Chad. And so we're rolling with the Spawn stuff. Um, and then third cover for Spawn. That one's a beauty. My personal favorite. I'm a huge Molly Hatchet fan, of course. Classic rock, and that Death Dealer cover is spectacular. So I love that homage that they got there. And of course, it doesn't hurt that Spawn's $2.99, and I'm a cheap old guy, so Spawn. Flash. Um, I always pick up Flash. Flash seems to always sell pretty well, and you never know when it's going to hit. So you can go 10, 12 books at a time, and then all of a sudden hit what is now a highly sought after pseudo modern key book. So I always make sure that I get an A cover of the Flash just to keep it handy. They always sell. I don't worry too much about them. I don't personally read the Flash. I like the Flash. I don't personally read it, but for the business, that's a good way to go. Um, then we got Detective 1026. We got the A cover on that one. Got a couple of those, and I managed to get the Killer Croc um, trade dress. These B cover trade dresses that they have for, especially the Batman run, have all been just spectacular. I like a good trade dress. I'm not a virgin variant type of guy. I like having the barcode. I like having the DC logo and issue number up there. I think that, to me, says comic books, and it's what I do. Other people collect comic art, and that's great. If that's your thing, I of course sell comic art, posters and stuff. But for my books, I like to have a trade dress. I like to have it where it's going to tell me what issue it is, artists, writers, and such. So these trade dresses, to me, are spectacular. They're not high spec books in most cases, so I can still get them a lot of times cheaper than the actual A covers, and I like that. Of course, the big book of the week, and I'm just going to go through a bunch of covers that I was able to grab. DC Black Label. We got Batman, 3 Jokers. We got the Fish variant, the Crowbar, Joker with his dynamite bomb right there, the Red Hood variant. This one seems to be pretty hot. The Batman cover on that. I really like that. The blood spatter and the kind of purple lighting coming in. I guess it's this direction. Really beautiful cover on that one. And I was able to score a couple of the fluorescent green trade dress. So again, just a beautiful, flashy book. I can't wait to get into this tonight. I'm going to do some reading on that and maybe give a little heads up when we get into that on tomorrow's video. I'm going to show you what I picked up for myself. So these are all books that I picked up for resale, and I'm going to choose one of those 3 Joker variants to put in the personal collection. It's probably going to be the Batman. I like that cover. I'm not real big on spec on that. So for the personal collection, Spawn 309. Got to have a Spawn in the collection, and of course the Molly Hatchet tribute cover, the Death Dealer. So that one's a must-have. Spider-Man Noir number 3. I'm gonna pick up probably the first 5 before I start reading this. I'm real excited. Heard some great things about it. Love the concept of the character and the whole noir thing. As a huge Red Sonja and Mars Attacks fan, had to pick this guy up. A lot of variants on this one, and I'll probably pick up some more in the next couple of days. I got this particular one because of the homage to Robbie the Robot. And of course, Daredevil Annual. I really like this one. That cover art's a throwback to the late 80s, early 90s kind of look of Daredevil. I wasn't following Daredevil until the last couple of weeks. Bob from Everything's Comics, I don't know if you're following him on YouTube, give him a look over, like and subscribe to his channel. Real big Daredevil fan, got me into this. Really love Daredevil. I always have loved Daredevil. As everybody knows, I'm a big Defenders fan, so Daredevil's a must for me. Collected him big back in the day. Now that I'm back into it, I'm trying to get this entire new run, and then I'm going to start going again on Daredevil. So that's what I picked up for me personally. A few books for sale that I'm going to put out to the community. Yeah, so tomorrow pro tip video, we're going to give you an idea of how to select your books and see what's out there. Should be a pretty good one, and will get you the resources you need to become a better collector yourself. Till then, like, subscribe, and share this video. It really goes a long way to helping us out, trying to get up to that magical 1,000 subscriber mark. Once I do, we've got some exciting subjects planned. So take a moment, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll let you go for now, traders.